Welcome to Baby Boomer Tales. My name's Jim.
Housekeeping.
For our housekeeping segment, last week I talked about neutering animals, and I said neutering cows. Well, it was brought to my attention by Had the Munchie that cows are females, and you don't neuter females. So, okay, what you do with a cow is you see a bunch of cows out in the field, chances are a bunch of them are steers, which were males, which were neutered early in life so they didn't become these big old bulls. And so when you see that bunch of cows out there, yeah, some of them are neutered. I hope that cleared it up. Let's don't get too particular out there. Our song of the week is Catch a Falling Star by Perry Como in 1957. Perry had the Ray Charles Singers singing along with this great song. It made number 3 on Billboard's Hot 100, but it made number 1 on Billboard's Most Played by a Disc Jockey's chart. I didn't even know that kind of chart existed. It was Como's last number 1 hit song. Besides Catch a Falling Star, Perry Como had hits that included Magic Moments in 1957, Hot Diggity Dog Ziggity Boom, 1956, Papa Loves Mambo, 1954, Don't Let the Stars Get in Your Eyes, 1953, Some Enchanted Evening, that was from the movie South Pacific, and the 1948 hit Till the End of Time. Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket. Never let it fade away. Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket. Save it for a rainy day. Perry was a great, great talent. Today I want to talk about the Pot-Tay, or toilets, the bathroom. I'm going to hone in on toilets just a little bit, talk about bathrooms a little bit. I was going to do a big history on them and stuff, but some form of toilet has lasted and been around for thousands of years. But once they made the P-trap, or they called it the S-trap, which is that little curved pipe that holds water, and what that does is it keeps the sewer gas from coming back into the house. Once that was invented, it changed the toilet forever, and running water, basically, forever. When I was a kid, for the first part of my life, we had one bathroom. It was downstairs, and it was for all 6 of us, my 2 brothers, myself, my little sister, my mom and dad. And then we built the upstairs bedrooms, and there were 2 bathrooms there. So all of a sudden our house was a 3-bathroom house. When I left home and thought I was a mountain man, Indian, whatever I thought I was, I lived in a place between the lake town and my town. It was called the Jap Camp, and it had no running water, and we had an outhouse. And one thing I remember about the outhouse more than anything, because when it got 40 below zero, it is pretty cold outside, and you'd have to go out there and do your business. But we kept the seat for the bathroom, like a toilet seat, in by the wood cook stove, so it was nice and warm, and if you hustled, it'd still be kind of warm by the time you got to the outhouse and did your thing. In the summertime, we tried to clean out that hole a little. My favorite thing about it was we threw the ashes from the wood cook stoves down the hole, try to help with the sanitation of the whole situation. Once I got married every house we ever had was one bathroom. Little trailer we bought when we were first married. The house I bought from Jay, even when we made it into a 3-bedroom house, we only had one bathroom. When we moved to Kansas, our house there in that little bedroom community to the metropolitan area, it only had one bathroom, and my girls were teenagers. We had to be very, very organized in that. I remember Kim got each girl, because they had their own bedrooms, they just did not have their own bathrooms, or we only had the one bathroom. And she made a deal in each bedroom where they could put their makeup on and do all that stuff in their room, so they didn't have to take up precious time in the bathroom. Well, when we moved out here in the country, we started out with 2 bathrooms. After about 7 or 8 years, I guess, our youngest daughter declared that she was getting married and she'd like to have the wedding out here at our place. So all of a sudden, we finished the basement. We spent every waking hour working on that basement until it was completely finished, and we had a bathroom down there. Our house anymore is 5 bedroom, 3 bath, and it's about the right size for just Kim and me. I'll tell you what. But we raised our kids, and all our married life until 26 years ago, we had just the one bathroom. Now, the bathrooms we have today, we kind of remodeled the bathroom in our bedroom, the master bath, I think it's called. We put new flooring down and a new toilet and a few things like that. And the toilet, we replaced the old little round toilet with an ADA. It sits a little taller, and it was elongated, so it was a much nicer toilet. Now that toilet, for some reason, I've just never liked it. The bathroom down in the basement, we have an ADA toilet there also, and that's a nice toilet, and they're both made by the same company. And yet, they're a different style, a different model number. My daughter Allie, when her family comes to visit us, Allie's only about 4'11", and I don't think her feet touch the floor on that toilet down there. I know I'm trying not to laugh at myself. But the toilet that inspired this podcast episode is our toilet in the main part of the house. It's off of one of the bedrooms. We call it the guest bathroom. It's a small bathroom where the bathroom downstairs is super large, and our bathroom in our master bedroom is a large bathroom also. But this little bathroom, it has a tub with a shower in it, a vanity and sink, and the toilet, and it's pretty small. But you know what? That is my favorite toilet. Now, it is the only one in the house that is not the ADA, the taller toilet. And I thought I would stop using it because you get so far down, now you have to get yourself up. But it's right by the vanity, and I always just put my arm on that vanity and I push myself up. So for whatever reason, that is my toilet of choice in this house. Now, when we're going to have company, my wife, cleans everything up and forbids me to go in there until company's done. So like when Allie's family comes, I might not be able to use my favorite toilet for a week. Now, that's okay because that other toilet is a fine toilet. It's just that, how you meet somebody, never quite like them. For whatever reason, maybe everybody else in the world thinks they're great, but for some reason, you just don't hit it off with them. Well, that's what that toilet in my bedroom is like. So we have a personality conflict, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, 3 bathrooms, 2 of them have tubs in them. They all 3 have showers in them. The little one, it's the showers in the bathtub. Ours in our bedroom, the tub and the shower are separate. What I like about our bathroom a lot is Kim has her own sink and I have mine. And so we don't fight over it if we're trying to get ready at the same time to go somewhere. That's a nice feature. I'm glad we did that. So that's my take on toilets. You want to keep your toilet clean. That's one of the first things people notice if they visit you and they go into your bathroom and toilet's dirty. I think two of the most important things, maybe three: keep your bathroom clean, keep your bed made, and keep the dishes out of the sink and the countertop. By golly, put them in the dishwasher. If you don't have a dishwasher, at least rinse them out. You'll make your company feel a whole lot more comfortable if you just do those simple things. You might find what you need and more at Homer Kate's General Store. You might find what you need and more at Homer Kate's General Store. Okay, Pop, back her up, Pop. Careful, careful, careful. Homer, shut up. I'm doing the best I can. Yeah, Homer, don't put any pressure on him. He's not going to run into the porch here. Okay, stop, Pop, stop. Okay, Jerry, you and me, the young guys, we've got to haul that toilet out of the pickup truck. Can you do that, Jerry, or are you too old? Homer, I'm a lot younger than Pop. You know that. I can do it, Homer. You just step aside. No, Pop. No. Okay. I'll bring the wax ring, Homer. Why do we need that thing, Pop? Well, Homer, when you take that old toilet out, it's going to break the seal. And we've got to seal the whole sewer part of it with that wax ring so we don't get water on your floor. Oh, yeah, I got some wax in my ears. You think that'll help? Homer, just let us get this done. I'm getting tired. I want to get that new toilet set so I can go home to Anna. You mean Mrs. Dumas, Pop? It's Anna, Homer. It's Anna. Yeah, Homer, when you ever gonna learn? About the time I get to sit there on my new toilet and read the magazine and hope nobody knocks on the door. That's when I'll learn, Jerry. Well, that's about it. I know we didn't have much of anything to say. Didn't talk about my little hometown back in north central Colorado, Rocky Mountains, not hardly even once, except for the bathroom in that house back there. Mentioned the trailer house we had also. One bathroom houses all the way around, everywhere we ever lived. If you liked this episode, you might try episode 291. It's from September of 2024, but it's called My Town. I just talk about my town when I'm about a 10-year-old boy. People that live there, businesses, the park and the schools. I just listened to it yesterday again, and I thought that I should recommend this one. So there it is. You can find our webpage at babyboomertales.com. I want to thank you for riding along today. It's been my pleasure. I'll be back next Wednesday.
Chip! Hurry!
What's going on? Got the
fell in the toilet. Oh no.
Peace out.